back to my channel. My name is Miyuki and I think it's the first, I'm not sure, video that I'm making in English, but you can see my shorts there, like two versions, one in Spanish and one in English, so you can go and see. Before we start this video, I want to make something very clear, and this video is not meant to spread more hate, quite the opposite. I absolutely love Deepspace. It is one of my favorite games and, like many of you, it's become my safe place. That's exactly why I decided to make this video. My cable. So let's begin with the title itself. INFOLD, we need to talk. Seriously, who the heck is advising your company, because they are doing a terrible job. Also, English is not my first language. I'm trying to do these English and Spanish videos so you can see both of them in my profile, but if I make some mistakes, please, I'm so sorry. It's not my intention. I'm trying to be as fluent as possible. Also, I was one of us that was very excited when Valko was released, although I'm not going to lie, my first impression was, why does he have werewolf ears and human ears and also a tail? But before you come after me, I know that there is a multi-banner where the guys have ears and human ears. I thought that those ears were custom, and I don't have that multi-banner. I started playing before, like 1 or 2 weeks before Saints third myth, so yes, that's the thing. And I'm not going to lie, also I thought, like, what is this? It looks like AI generated, like those AI generated TikTok stories. But after that I thought, hey, INFOLD does not use AI. They don't use that though, so I realized that I was wrong in that part, but still I wasn't liking him. And then they released more videos of how he was going to look, and I was like, oh my god. So for those who doesn't know, my Holy Trinity or Unholy Trinity is, in this order, Silos, Caleb and Raphael. And after I watched these last promotional videos of Valko, I was like, I'm so sorry, Rafi, you need to move out, because Valko is coming here. So that's the thing. So today is August 6th, and yesterday Caleb's new solo banner was released, Summer's Search. I'm hoping that I'm spelling it well, and it's absolutely beautiful. However, it honestly feels like INFOLD has unintentionally turned Caleb's banner into a scapegoat for everything that's been happening. Unfortunately, this has resulted in people sending hate to Caleb veins and also towards Caleb. And that's exactly what we were trying to avoid. We don't want to spread hate to the other boys or the girls that made them. And at the same time, I understand why is so much hate. I study economics and international business, and I can't help but question whose decision was this to make, why the company is making this, because we haven't have any communication rather than those or 3 server maintenance in announcements in social media. But we need to have into consideration that these decisions might be driven by regulations in China. Let's remember that gaming regulations in many Asian countries are very different from the West. There are still things that we have to consider, and it might be behind scenes and we don't know. However, after more than a month without any official communication aside from the maintenance notices, the company gives the impression that they're like, if we don't see the problem, it doesn't exist. It gives that impression. From a business perspective, I think it's a terrible thing to do. It's a terrible way to handle a crisis. So right now, I'm going to put the screenshots here. The public revenue estimates that there is a drop from nearly $30 million between June and July, July being the month that we started the boycott, which clearly indicates that the players' dissatisfaction is significant. The global players' dissatisfaction. Meanwhile, the global community has been asking for answers, for explanations, and a better communication. Instead, INFOLD has simply continued with the banner schedule, even without a promotional banner for a few days. And from a business standpoint, I think that this decision is at least very questionable. It's wrong. I think it's wrong. And I'm not saying that because of social media. I'm saying that because I have been watching how they're handling this for the global community. I don't know how it's going in Asia. I don't know how it's going, how it's being handled in China, these communications, because I don't access Weibo. I have access to Weibo, but it's complicated because you have to have an ID to get there, I think. And the information that we get here in the West is like screenshots. Like we have the screenshot of the screenshot of the screenshot of someone that in China is giving the information. So it's not the official information that we are handling it. Of course, we can't claim that these drop from like maybe more than $30 million from June to July of this year is merely because of the boycott, but it shows that the global community is unsatisfied. They're angry, but it shows that the global community have stopped spending money in that game. So from a business perspective, again, that is horrendous. It's not good. Okay. Now, another topic that's been circulating online involves screenshots and posts allegedly coming from the toxic part of the Chinese fandom. And I'm saying toxic part because we now know that not all the Chinese fandom is like that, claiming that MC's face should be covered or hidden because they like feel uncomfortable watching her face. So honestly, that really surprised me because MC's face, you can custom her, and you can try to make her look like you. I spent months trying to make her look more like me, or an ideal way of me, of my face, for example. No, I was like, hey, I was like asking my mom, does she look like her, like me? And she was like, your eyes are more open, your eyes are like that, your lips are like this. And I was like trying to make that. So that also connects with a controversy. I have my drafts here because I need the information. There is a lot of information. There it also connects with this controversy in China, where the reports reveal that underage people, minors, were accessing the game, whereas despite the age restrictions in these countries, because you need to have your ID to play these games in China, and even with that, they were like using their parents' IDs so they can also make purchases in the game, spending more than $1,000 each player. And they might have been the ones behind the boycott surrounding Balko. It's a very complex subject, and content creator Angel's Corner covered it in a very extended way. She gathered a large amount of information. I'm not going to say more because that is not my investigation. I'm going to put her video here or here, I'm not sure, and the link of the video is right in the description box. I won't go much into details, as I say, because this is not my investigation, but please go to her channel and see that information. That said, simply leaving a game like 18 plus is not enough. I've been looking today to my app store, and the game is like plus 13. Why is like plus 13? It's not a minors game. You need to change that. And of course, this is something that every company, especially if you're like producing this type of games or this type of content, you need to address this properly. Also, it's not enough only like putting on the plus 18, that's all in that case. Now, one of the most common claims that I've seen is that INFOLD has started covering or hiding MC's face to avoid upsetting this part of the fandom. At first, I actually thought that it might be true because of the Saint's memory that was free, and you can see like this. MC was like this without showing even her lips. So I literally yesterday spent an hour recording and reviewing every new memory that I own this year, 2026, not counting reruns. Also, I want to note that not counting reruns to verify if that information was true. And here is what I found. And for this I need help because I don't know every single banner's name, so I have here. So in Throne of Arrows you can clearly see MC's face in every one of the 5 cards. In Mortality Tenderness you can do that as well in every single card. In Raphael's Birthday Memory, Dark's Bright Steps, I hope I'm spelling that well, you also see her face, but like only this part first, and after that like only this part, also like by side. So yes, you can see her face, you can see her features. In Xavier's Cooking banner, Tranquil Moments, she's clearly visible, although she was like protecting herself from Xavier's cooking. In Raphael's Rising Tides, you can also see her face. In Lingering Loss, the multi-banner that made us all lose our minds, she's visible as well in every single one of the memories. In Caleb's Birthday Memory, your Sky Blue, his birthday from this year, she's there too. In Once Upon a Frame, she appears as well in every single one of the 5 memories. However, we need to remember that we thought that they were like chopping her face from the Kindle, but in that Kindle we can see her face in like this last banner, sole banner of Caleb that is right now there in the game. Summer Search. You can see MC's face when Caleb carries her and when they're like playing, and also of course when they're kissing. Honestly, even in Xavier's Memory of Mortality Tenderness, in the multi-banners Mortality Tenderness, you can see MC's face, but it's like very far away, so it's not like you can see her correctly. So yes, MC is still showing. MC's face is still showing in the game. Then we can say that there has been exceptions. For example, the other cards that I haven't mentioned before. Sal's Cat's Memory, Kitten included, we mostly see only her face, but it's like it's barely showing. I'm going to show the clip here. In Silo's Birthday Memory, Rainlit Night, she does appear, but it's for a very brief moment. You can see her whole body, her face there, but it's a motorcycle scene when Silas is arriving, and is for a second. If you got distracted, you can see her. And when they kiss and there's an explosion back there, you can see MC's face, like this part, only this part, but she's with her helmet, so you can barely see her. So yes, when the camera in Saint's Memory was like this, that definitely caught my attention. I was like, what the hell are you doing? Why I can't see my beautiful MC's face right now? So does this mean that INFOLD is like covering or completely blocking MC's face during one of the most important scenes? No, I can't say that. Honestly, after reviewing Kel's latest memory, I can say that the answer is no. What I think is that there are exceptions, like the ones that I told you. First, it happened with Silas' birth memory. Again, the kitten included. It didn't happen with Kale's memory. It didn't happen in Once Upon a Frame. And now in Kale's newest memory, we can see her again. And because of that, I think it's irresponsible to say that INFOLD is covering MC's face only to appease part of the fandom. And after the newest Caleb memory, I don't support the theory that they are covering MC's face. But I can say that they're choosing some angles in some cards, in some memories, like the ones that I just told you. So it's not like they're hiding MC's face. MC's right there. Finally, I want to say something to the community. Please don't turn this into war between players. Don't through hate towards Caleb or the Caleb girlies. If they want to pull for this banner, let them. They are choosing to do that. If you don't want to pull in this banner, it's okay. Also, it's your decision. But please stop the hate between players. They're like trying to play. The ones that are protesting, they're like saying, hey, I'm not going to play, I'm going to uninstall. We respect the decision, but also we respect the decision of those who want to still play, who wants to still spend money. In my case, I'm going like free to play, and I wasn't free to play. I have the Orange Pass that I bought for many months. I have the Annual Pass, and I'm going to still play. I just stopped spending my money. Everyone experiences this game differently. If you want to uninstall this game and stop playing at all, that's your decision, and we respect that, as we can respect those who still play the games even though they're like trying to be free to play right now, or the ones that are like still making purchases in this game. We respect all of them, all the decisions we respect. We're not happy with INFOLD's lack of communication, yes, but we don't have to through hate to other players because they decide something different from you. Criticism expressed respectfully isn't hate. We need to remember that. It simply means that we care enough that we want this game to improve, and we want the developers to listen to us, all the global community, not only one part of the fandom. I sincerely hope INFOLD listens to the community and as well like a whole, not only like parts as I'm telling you, and improve this communication and make decisions that benefit both, also the players and the company as well. If you made it this far, thank you very much for listening to me. I'm so sorry if I made some mistakes in my spelling. I'm trying to speak very often English, so I speak English since I was like 3 years old. Yes, so please spare me if I made some mistakes. Thank you very much. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave me a like and maybe subscribe and activate the bell there so you can have notifications. It's been a while since I made a long video, but you can see my shorts and there are information of Valko as well there, and I have those versions, one in English and one in Spanish. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, as I was telling you, and thank you very much again, and I will see you in the next video, maybe Genshin's video, I don't know. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.